Hello, Huskies back again with more Edmonton Oilers GM Mud Franchise Mud commentary. We did the off-season last video, made some good moves, strengthened our defense. Left me with a hole though at my second line forward. Now there's a couple guys that I had my eye on. I did some work off camera to kind of see. Kyle Connor of Winnipeg is one of them. 87 overall, two-way forward, great stats across the board. Would really fit well in our top six. Really cheap, 4.8. A couple other guys that I was looking at included possibly Neil Yakupov, but he's only at 86 and he's a sniper. That really doesn't fit our system, at least the hole that we have. Another guy that I thought about was Sean Couturier. He's a little bit higher trade value, but his salary is nice. He's a two-way forward. He makes less than the other kid, Connor, but his trade value is significantly higher, so he'd be really tough to get. In addition to that, there was this kid in Ottawa, Logan Brown, who's really progressed nicely. He's an 87 overall, 22 years old. But he's a power forward. He's got a sick shot, but he's a power forward. He's going to be playing with Pacioretty and Nylander. Pacioretty's already a power forward, so I don't want to double up on that. Other than that, it was really tough to find guys that were available for Larson and Milano. Now, I can get Connor. I've done all these trades. I know what goes through to get everybody. I can get that Logan Brown kid. I can get Connor. I can get just about everybody I tried to get. But I just want to double check to make sure I'm not missing anybody that doesn't want Larson and Milano. Because Milano's trade value is utter garbage. It's terrible. Panarin wouldn't be bad if he wasn't making 6.4, but his stats don't justify 6.4, especially as he's a playmaking sniper. 50 is 6, 62. Yes, he's a playmaker, 100%. And I have William Nylander. I don't need that. So yeah, I'm gonna make that trade for Connor. Now I have to give up a decent amount to get him, but I don't think I lose anything of real value. I don't remember. I literally just did this, and I don't remember if I traded my first round pick or not. But Adam Larson. Now right away, I thought Adam Larson by himself would be enough. But it turns out he's not. I think I just did these three players. Was it these three players? Yeah. It was Adam Larson, Ethan Bear, and Sonny Milano. Ethan Bear is a defenseman that I had kept my eye on since we started. He was one of the first. He's one of the big prospects that we had here. He was 81 overall at 23, so he wasn't going to get much better. Excuse me. So, and I've got Foster. I've got a couple guys that ideally will get better than him, and my defense is pretty much set aside from hoping Caleb Jones and Chikrin progress a little better. But yeah, these are my lines. I just need to swap out some handedness. So Pacioretty and Connor. Ideally, this line offense goes through Pacioretty. He had 30 goals last season. I'd like to see Forsberg get up there in goals. So I'm going to leave him on the first line, but if he struggles, I mean, he ended with what? He ended with 26 last year, career high. Oh no, it wasn't a career high. Second highest in his career. For a career highest in terms of simulating. Because these are real world stats, these last two. So I'm hoping that he scores more because Pacioretty is a beast. I mean, 32, 35, 34, 39 in the 4 seasons that I've simmed. I mean, he's got 6 straight 30-goal seasons and 7 total. So, I mean, this guy's a monster. All he does is score goals. So I'm hoping that leads to more scoring. I'm going to go with the suggestion to leave Reed Boucher in the 4th line. Man, Brandon Leipzig has a good shot, too. But yeah, because if he can score on that 4th line, I think PRE can score on the 3rd line. He's got 2 playmakers he's playing with. Ooh, actually, I might want to. I don't think Bennett's going to get much better, so we can play him on the 5th line. 5th line? 4th line. And Solara can play wing with Raquel playing center. Yeah, I thought I'd bet better. Simben has 83 face-offs, so yeah, he can stay there. Or I just do this. I mean, Raquel's not going to get any better. I know that for a fact. But he's a second line forward, so he might be a little upset that he's playing on the fourth line. But oh well. Defensively, Timothy and Romagnosi. So we're going to go with Dunham and Stetcher, two-way forward and offensive defenseman. The only issue is, has been pointed out several times, is I don't have any. I have a lot of two-way defenders, and I could really do with an offensive defenseman, but I really don't have a spot for him right now, because that would mean I would have to probably trade Stetcher, and Stetcher's. I mean, I could just change him to an offensive defenseman. He had 15 goals last season. His offensive stats are great, so I might just. But his defensive, he literally is a two-way forward. I don't know. I might change him to an offensive defenseman just to see if that helps with the synergy. Yeah, Romagnosi's a two-way. Timothy's more of a defensive defenseman. See, that defensive category is really influenced by defensive awareness, because the rest of his defensive stats aren't the best. His puck skills are insane. I definitely feel like he's more of an offensive defenseman. He just doesn't shoot the puck well. Alright, I can just best line ZHL, I don't care. There's nobody down here that's gonna turn into anything, right? Because Tyler Benson's already 22. We should get this guy at least playing second line. And I still have my ace in the hole when it comes to trading. If the screen ever cooperates. I still have my ace in the hole. This Vicklin kid, he's got really high trade value. I kind of want to wait another year before I make any moves on him, because he is a grinder, but I might have a spot for him. Damn, that's some interesting chemistry you got going on there, Vicklin. But he was my pick this year. I took him first overall. Or I took him last year. I think I took Foster this year, didn't I? And Foster has some pretty good upside as well. I have a lot of guys at trade value. Alright, Foster's top 4, but still. The Vicklin kid I can use to trade if I really need something at the deadline. If I want to really stack up somewhere. I still have my first round pick. I don't have a second round pick, but I have a first round pick. So we're 96, 92, 94. We made our defense worse, obviously, because we dropped from an 86 to an 82, and Larson to Chikrin. But we added a quality two-way forward, so ideally that should cancel out any defensive troubles we have, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm interested to see how this team does. This is definitely a different team than what we had last year. No Draisaitl, no Larson, no Nurse. We're not having the greatest preseason, but that's fine. Usually when I do get in the preseason, we suck in regular season, so I'm okay with sucking in the preseason. Alright. Let's get into game 1 here. We're taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Troy Stetcher played in his former team. They knocked us out in the playoffs last season. Looking for some revenge in a home opener. Let's see how we perform. I would love to see, like, Forsberg or Pacioretty put up a hat trick in game 1. Nothing. Outshot and no goals. Alright. Alright, there we go. Leipzig and Forsberg both get one. Nice. Eriksson gets one, though. They're outshooting us big time. 27 to 14. Vancouver's a good team. I mean, they made it pretty much known when they beat us last season. Christian Vesalainen from the fucking boards? Wow. Why is Markstrom in it? Where's Demko? Wonder if they cut ties with Demko because they couldn't afford him or something. Or if they're just playing Markstrom over Demko, or Demko's not ready yet. I think Demko was ready. Dunham with a goal. Nice. 4-1 win. Got distracted by my tangled up headphone cord. Alright, so that's a good start. So we'll do a little bit of simming. Only a 10-minute video so far, so we'll sim a couple of months, see how we're doing. Then maybe I'll reevaluate how our lines look. Oh, I think we're going to be okay. 2-0. I'd like to see Chikrin get some progression. Not too much. Like, I'd like to hope for him to stay as a top 6 guy so I can leave him on the third pair. Alright, we're 4-0 to start the year. Five and 0. Oh, 5-1. Can't win them all. That would be something to go undefeated in an NHL season. I think I've seen that on like Reddits, but it's been like really cheesy teams. Like the salary cap's turned off and they've got all the best guys. Literally an all-star team. I don't know if we won that game or not. I'm gonna assume we did. Seven and 2, we're off to good. I'm surprised my AHL team's 4-1-1. They're really not set to win anything, especially trading away their captain Ethan Bear. Ooh, all right, 8-2-1. We're doing pretty good. Ooh, 8-2-2. I feel like the simming is real out of whack right now. Like, it's taking a long time to, like, these back-to-backs, it's taking a long time to sim the first game. And then it's telling me my record before the second game actually shows. I don't know, I probably should reset the game at some point. I think I've had the game on for like a week now. One benefit of not paying for electricity is I don't ever have to turn my Xbox off. 11-3-2, nice. I'm interested to see how Kyle Connor's doing on that second line. I think that's what interests me the most. Because he's pretty much the outlier. Roman Yossi's out till December 3rd. Alright. Now, if he was not my first line, McDavid up to 895. Nice. He's the only person who has progression on my entire team. Yeah, I'm going to put Stetcher back on the first pairing. And we'll replace the injured player with Matt Benning. He's only a 79, but he should be alright playing with Dunham. If we can just... I mean, we're 12-4-2. Oh, Roman Yossi gets hurt before he has to play the Predators? That's a shame. Nice, we beat him 7-3. Nice, another big win. Well, I mean, we're looking real good. I have a lot of confidence in the 17. Maybe we're finally on our way to building a dynasty. And as I say that, Christian Vesalainen gets hurt. Shit. That's not good. Granted, he is a two-way forward, so I could just do this. Slot Connor up there, and then dress... I don't even know who's scratched. Kajula's scratched. Yeah, we'll throw Kajula in there. We'll actually swap him with Solara. Solara's a two-way forward? Yep, yeah, we'll do that. He's not going to miss much time, but I don't want to break the momentum we're rolling with right now. Show me a Roman Yossi's healthy. There we go. Once again, as you can see, I'm not using the scouting tool at all. I know that was mentioned in my San Jose one. I'm going to be using it in the San Jose series much more frequently, but I don't really see the point of using it in the Edmonton one. Kajula with... Nope, not Kajula. Vesline is not back yet. Benning with Roman Yossi. We'll put Stetcher back on the second line. Hopefully Timothy gets to a 90 this offseason. That's really what I'm hoping for. 15 minutes. My last couple of videos have been pretty long, so I'm gonna... Well, let's see, where are we at game-wise? Yeah, we're at the start of the month, so I'm gonna stop it there. We'll sim to the trade deadline next video and do a more in-depth analysis of our team. Nope, I want to go to stats. Alright, so Max Pacioretty leads the team in 25 points. We've only played 22 games. So good to see I have my second liner who has 14 goals. Troy Stetcher has 20 points, nice. McDavid has 20 points. Nylander has 19, playing that playmaker role. Connor has 18, he's a plus 10. Philip Forsberg only has 7 goals. That first line, McDavid, Forsberg, and Vesalainen. Granted, Vesalainen's been hurt, although he's only missed a game so far. But they have 22 goals? No, they have 19 goals. My second line has 14 from Pacioretty alone. They have 22 goals. My first line is 19. My third line, which is Solar Puyarvi, starting to score, man. I like it. Solara's got 6. Puyarvi's got 7. Bennett's got 5. We're looking good. The only person that's a minus is that fourth line. And even that's real close. Even Jones and Chikrin are plus 4s, which is good. Yeah, we're off to a really good start here. I like the way the team looks. Yossi and Stetcher both have high point numbers. Dunham's even got 6. How's Corpusalo looking? I'm sure he's doing fine. 225, 12 and 4. Then Vienny is he's doing well. 3 and 1 with a 2.01. 928 save percentage for Corpusalo. Damn, that's pretty good. 925 for Vinny. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hold on to, he's up to a 93. Shit. He's not gonna get much higher than that. I'm sure that's a morale boost. Yeah, this is his, I think he's as high as he's gonna get as a 94. This is his last year progression. But yeah, we're looking real good. I don't have any rookie skaters, do I? Matt Benning, okay. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Like I said, we're off to a real good start. I'd like to see some more scoring from my first line, but we have good. Our scoring is real passed around. Pacioretty's just a monster. You could probably put him on the fourth line. He'd lead my team in points. But yeah, feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, feedback on the trade, what I should look into trading for. I know a backup goalie was mentioned, but he's doing alright, so I think we'll be okay with him. Maybe in the offseason, if he doesn't progress any higher, I'll look for somebody, but I think we're okay for this season. But remember to use the comment section for all that. As always, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Helps out, gets the videos going, spreading around. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you Wednesday for the next one.